everybody! It's G-Bub here. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Winter Wonderland. It's the whole Christmas, the Merry Christmas thing going on right now. It would have been ending right now, but they've extended it for 3 more weeks. So I didn't have to bust my gut to do the last 2 missions last night. I was able to just hold off, and I'm going to do them tonight. But I thought I'd show y'all, we got a new Winter Wonderland. You know, last year with Christmas, they just had a Christmas tree and some presents around your truck here. But this time around, it's the actual Winter Wonderland thing. It's a whole lot like Winter Home and Frost Bluff. If y'all play Lotro, it's a whole lot like Frost Bluff and Winter Home. And I like it. I've been liking it a lot. I think it's a good thing. You ain't got the whole deliver presents from one city to another thing again, and everything's got to be more than 200 miles. That ain't none of that stuff anymore. It's real quick and simple, and it's real pretty. So we were running our Santa things. You see here our profit and everything. We are almost $1 million. I've almost broke $1 million, which means it's time to buy a couple more trucking headquarters. It's on my trucking empire. And get some more drivers going and everything. So we're going to do that. But first, let's get this winter thing going. It's just like before. You go to the job market. You go to external contracts. We ended up, our last one was here in Rawlins. And you see we've got Christmas decorations going to the mountain resort and special pet food going to town square. So that's the one we'll grab. So let's go ahead. Let's begin delivery. Everything's through the World of Trucks, of course. Got to be signed in the World of Trucks. Isn't that a pretty one? Someone's been watching a lot of the Eddie Bauer stuff. Eddie Stover. He got that line of scanners sitting there. All right, your trailer is ready. Proceed to the loading area.
Calculating route.
Let's crank it up.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
And let's get on driving on out of here. Now, your pickups on the outside will all be wherever it was that you left off. And in this case, we left off in Rawlins. But as you'll see, it's not always the Rawlins type of thing. And I am on a controller because I've been spending so much time over at the wife's house. We don't live together now. You know, we live apart, me and my wife and all. We got separate houses and all that. But god darn, if it seems like ever since I had cancer, it's like if I don't spend all my time over there at her house now, it's embarrassing. It's getting to the point where it's almost, Mind Fiend was saying the other day, he was telling me that you know, y'all might have seen it on both of y'all that watch my videos. Hi Mom, hi Dad. Y'all might have noticed that on one of the Deep Rock videos, he was saying how it's like he was talking to his nan about his friend. And she says, is that the friend that doesn't live with his wife? And said, well, we're not really sure about that anymore. We're not really sure about that anymore. Because I tell you, I spend so much of my time over there these days. It's kind of hard to say. So we're here in Rawlins. You see right there, Rawlins. And I am going to go pick up the load. And as soon as we get the load picked up, I'll be right back with y'all. And I'll show you the next part of it. Turn that chat thing off because F9 is also chat here in the World Trucking Sim thingy. As you see here, I got like I said, the Christmas paint job on my truck. It's looking so pretty, and here's the trailers that they got this year, all full of the gingerbread stuff, which is real appropriate since we're going to like a gingerbread style town. You know, got the Winter Wonderland town that we're going to, so it's all real pretty. And so we're going to get that going on here. And I just want to show y'all the truck and the trailer and all. So we're going to go out. So once you get this, as you'll notice, there ain't nothing. There ain't no route set up on your world map after you picked it up. So we've already picked up the thing. So what we do now is you come out here onto the world map and you look for these little swirly helix things. And those are how you're going to get to the Winter Wonderland. So we got a couple of them. We got 2 up here. We got 1 down here. Usually I try and pick whichever one's the closest to me. So let's see. That one is 45 miles. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That one's going to be 45 miles. And this one down here is going to be 80 miles. So we'll go for this one right up here. We'll go for the one that's 45 miles. Alrighty? Whoop. Nope. Come on, reset. There we go. Here we go. There you go. We'll go for the one that's 46 miles up here. And that'll be the one. So you got to pick one of those now. So we've got that picked. So now we're going to proceed to highlighted route. So yeah, it's like, don't know whether or not we actually live together anymore, which has been a bit of a pain. Because it means I'm usually not on the beast here. And because I'm not on the beast, you know, one of these days I'm going to have to get that head tracking thing set up. But I'm also going to have to get my steering wheel set back up too, because my steering wheel ain't currently set up to run. So I'm on the controller, and it's getting so that on the controller I'm almost getting more used to driving around on a controller and all as I have been driving around on my steering wheel over there. I tell you, most of my practice using the steering wheel and pedals and the gear shift comes from driving my normal car. And who the hell wants to do that when you can drive a big rig? So we got 40 miles to go. As you see, no more of that at least 200 mile BS stuff that we had to do back in the past. And it just makes it so much simpler. You got to remember that part though. Once you get your trailer, you got to set your path to where you're going to exit out, where you're going to hit the portal. Because that's where it is now. Like I said, it's so much like Lotro. Remember Lotro, where everything takes place in Winterhome, over there in the Frost Bluff region. And it's the same thing here. Everything takes place in the Winterland. And they've got a nice little town set up, and y'all gonna like it. Watch it, and it's gonna be fun. It's kind of fun driving around on you'll see when we get there. Let's just say it's a lot like GTA. Oh, we're comparing this to a lot of different games now, ain't we? It's a lot like GTA. And that, you know, you got that one time of the year when, thank you, brother trucker, I appreciate that. We'll give you a honk, because yeah, I should have been paying attention the other direction, but I was going to stop halfway and let you on through and wait for y'all to get through, but y'all waited for me. It's nice having brother truckers. Nice having a bunch of brother truckers that will recognize that you got things to do. We can't just be waiting around for all this all the time. All right, 30 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and get over here in the left-hand lane, since we're going to have to be turning left up here. Not quite. But we've been having a good time. Hospital's been so full, I tell you. It's a good thing that we got that Deep Rock Galactic going on right now, because I got so much pent up frustration when I get off of work. Everything's full, and we're starting to get full of flu and COVID, because you know, every day now that nobody's wanting to wear a mask and nobody's required to wear a mask and stuff like that, we got all this flu and COVID piling up again. And we got on my floor right now, there are 4 flu patients and 2 COVID patients on my floor, and it's like, dang. So we're having to wear a mask all the time. And I wear a mask all the time on the outside because you can't trust nobody to do it and all that. So it's a good thing I've got the ability to get online and kill bugs, as they say in Starship Troopers. The only good bug is a dead bug. And that's good because that's the way it feels right now, and that gets me to blow off steam, because if I didn't have that to blow off steam with, I just have to get on here and go plowing through unregulated intersections and let the chips fall where they may. All right, folks, I'm going to keep driving until I get to our destination, and I will meet y'all whenever I get there. All right, folks, we're coming up to where our exit is here.
Turn right.
And you'll see there's some weird stuff going on here there's some strange stuff going on here in the parking lot, isn't there? Look right over there. Look right over here. We're going to hit the one right over here on the left, just because we're hauling this big old trailer. So as you see, you got all the trucking. You see stuff you're not really seeing in a bright sunny day in Wyoming like right now when it's 86 degrees outside. They probably got some of this going on in real Wyoming right now. I mean, gosh darn, we just had a cold old storm coming through. But look at all this stuff coming down. Hey, buddy, you're gonna freeze to death standing here in this snow like this. So it's just like with the viewpoints and all. You stop your engine, and then you hit enter. And just like with the camera viewpoints, look there, Winterland. We are now in Winterland. Oops. Let's get our truck cranked up. There we are. And look around us here. Let's pop out. And Winterland works. Not only they have different weather, they have very different time settings. It's almost always night or very close to night, like dusk and all here in Winterland. I feel sorry for these people. Makes me think they're up around the Arctic Circle somewhere, because everything's different. All right, let's just keep driving. As you see, I've still got my Valentine's trucker. I was going to put a Christmas thing hanging from my mirror here, but we still got the Valentine's Day one, the trucking Valentine's Day from I think last year. But as you see, everything's different. This is why I said it's a lot like driving in GTA during the day, right around Christmas when it snows in LA. Snows in San Andreas. It's the same kind of thing here. And it's a time of slipping and sliding and all sorts of stuff. You have to be careful when you're out here. You see our trailer back there rocking. So we got 20 miles. You want to keep that speed down, especially when you're hauling a trailer. And you see these big old snowbanks along the side. Don't want to go plowing into one of them. Don't want to flip your trailer back there and it's sliding around back yonder too. It's like ice road trucking. Y'all ever watch the ice road trucking show? It feels a lot like that right now. Excuse me. I ain't talked like G-Bub in a while. Talking like G-Bub, we talk about like talking like a dwarf.
Turn left.
It can be a little rough on the throat. There's your destinations. There's 5 different destinations you got. You got Rudolph's Crafts. You got the Christmas Market Supply, you got the post office, you got Marigold's, and you got the Stony Peaks Motel. And we'll pull that up for a second. Let's go to the world map. And there you go, you see the world map here in Winterland. We came in here. There's 4 different exits you can go out of. One in between each one of the ones. There's the Chocolate Factory, the Mountain Resort, the Post Office, the Arts Workshop, and the Town Square. And we chose this one so we could just drive straight into the Town Square over here and get this going. We've explored 35.68% of the world now. Let's get this special Christmas pet food on over here to the town square, so these people that live in Winterland can continue to feed their special pets and all that, because God knows we want it. And if you look in right straight ahead through the windshield there, you see something that came in. Look at the moon. You see that little bitty, is it called a gibbous crescent moon there? You'll see that crescent moon showing, because the last update that came through put the moon back in. We ain't seen a moon since way back, I think in the alpha days maybe was the last time that there was a moon here in American Truck Sim, and it's also over in Euro Truck. But yeah, you got a moon now, and it goes through the phases. So you see it's almost crescent. The next night when it come along, it'll probably be a new moon. Probably won't see it at all. Let's come on down here. We're going to go into the town square.
200 yards, turn right.
Stop here. I'm going to pop out. And see. Welcome to Winter Wonderland 2024. And I can only assume they put so much work into this. I can only assume that they'll just change the sign, say 2025 or 2025 this next year. As you see, we're going to head on into the downtown, which is the Christmas market supply. Following our signs. One nice thing about the whole Christmas thing here is that while you're doing the Christmas deliveries, there ain't no doing these Christmas deliveries. There ain't no traffic in the road here in Winterland because everybody's just walking around, going to all these nice places with the Christmas trees and all. And I tell you, it's the 14th of January today. We are here in the 14th of January, and I miss all the Christmas lights. Where I live, there's a guy right across the street that does a big old light show on his house, a lot like what you see with the Griswolds. And he does one, and I miss it. He took it down about a week ago, and I've been missing sitting and watching it. You see, look at my truck sliding all over the road there. I've been missing seeing his truck, his trucking thing, his Christmas thing going on. It had been a source of comfort and all, and I miss all the lights and everything set up. I think I might put my Christmas tree and my lights back up just because it's got me in the Christmas spirit. But if you want the Christmas spirit, like I said, this is going in until I think February 5th, I think, is when they're doing it. And the whole cruise in Kansas is going on to then, too, which is good because we're going to have to do the cruise in Kansas thing now. I've been so busy tied up with the whole Christmas thing and the Christmas Yuletide event in Deep Rock Galactic and the Christmas Yuletide event, getting it knocked out here, that I ain't even started cruising Kansas yet. So we're going to have to get cruising Kansas, but it'll go on for another 3 weeks too. Look at this pretty town. Let's go back out into... Ooh, you see my trailer sliding behind me? Look at how pretty they got this place decorated. Like I said, it will remind you a lot, if you play Lotro, it's going to remind you a lot of Winter Home and Frost Bluff. I need to get back in here where I can see my GPS and figure out, am I in the right place? I think I am. I think we got a right turn coming up here. Got some people. Are they selling Christmas trinkets and stuff like that? It looks like we got to make a right here. Yep, I see it. I see the... Let's turn that off just because that's annoying with all the stuff going on. We don't want to be annoying here. Do y'all see a delivery spot? I've only made one delivery here to the heart of the city before. Yep, there it is. Right inside there. Boy, they make this one a tough one, especially those of us with these long trucks. Now, let's see if we can turn it here. I said, and plus when you see these mailboxes, I'm not really sure where we are with the time being so different, for one thing. The time being so different, the weather being so different. And some of these funky mailboxes and stuff, and some of these look awful like European mailboxes, which would make me think that we might have a little bit of Euro Truck Sim bleeding over here, which is fine because you can do it over on the Euro Truck side too. So let's see if we can park it up right here. Let's get those green lights. There we go. We got the green lights. Let's pop out. Let's take a look around. There we are, delivering this pet food to the middle of. Y'all hear the Christmas music? Oh, it's so nice. Like I said, this has been nice. I've missed all the Christmas decorations and all in Deep Rock too. I've gotten used to seeing them in the space rig there. All right, we're going to drop it. Let's get on out here, synchronizing our process. Show the results now. Continue. And there you are, 14 to 15. So our next one will be finishing up the Christmas stuff. And once you're in, whoops, nope. That ain't what I want to do. Once you're actually in Winterland, it's the same thing. You go to external contracts. And then you get one from here. So we got one, and you see they go everywhere. You got all these things that go just all over the place. So we'll go from the Arts Workshop to Sydney, Montana. It's got 20 hours, almost 21 hours. See, you don't go back to Wyoming. This is going to Montana. So we'll go ahead and pick this one up now. Excuse me.
Route.
There you go. Let's see where we got to go.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
It looks like we're going. Thank God it just letting us pull right on straight through here instead of having to bust our butts. Instead of having to bust our butts and figure out how we were going to back up out of there.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left.
That ain't no 200 yards. The Black Swan Motel. That ain't no motel. That's a gift shop. What the hell? Makes you wonder what the devil they think's going on here. Let's take one last look at the big old tree there in the town square. And I think our next turn's a turn right. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. All the people sitting around the Christmas tree singing carols and listening to the singing and all. Now we'll be able to. Now we ain't got a trailer behind us. We'll be able to drive a little bit faster to get on out of here. And we got all these little gray roads to drive around. I'll probably do that too. I'll do one last drive around and record it all and show you all the different places. And I've already recorded all the different viewpoints, so I'll do that as well. And show y'all all of winter home we got here. But let's get on over here and let's get our pickup. I can drive a good deal faster, a lot faster than I probably ought to drive here on these snowy roads here whenever we're just bobtailing. Excuse me. And we're not hauling a trailer behind us that's going to slip and slide all over the place. Said it's always so pretty here. They got it. You do occasionally see sunrise. If you're here long enough, you will see the sunrise and come up. But then when you come back in, it's back to nighttime again. So it's a magical mystery place here in Winterland. Here in 2024. I can't believe it's 2024 either. Y'all have heard me talk about the fact. Oh, hang on, I won't stop for a second. Is that what I thought it was? Let's go here, let's hit photo studio. I want to come out, let's go into photo mode. Were we seeing? We were. I told you we were. I hadn't seen this before while I was here. Look at there. Look at those. Oh, I want to get a picture. I'm going to get a picture of my truck. And let's see, what can we do? There we go. I hadn't had a picture. I hadn't seen the northern lights before. Here you go, the Aurora Borealis. I hadn't seen that before. So yeah, we're definitely up above the Arctic Circle. Because we could seeing the aurora, seeing the northern lights up there. So I told y'all we were transported somewhere up there into Euroland. Let's go on. We got 4 miles to go until we get there. Everything's real quick, as you see there. As I said, there ain't none of that. Make sure you got every trip needs to be 200 miles or longer stuff, or because
200 yards. Turn right.
they're saving that. They are saving that for cruising Kansas. Once we get over there on Kansas.
Turn right.
Once we get over there in Kansas, we will have to do the 200-mile ones again. But hey, it's Christmas! So we're going to get up here. Here's Rudolph's Craft Shop. There we go. I'm getting real good. I'm actually getting fairly decent at backing up using mirrors too. And lining myself up and all. Oh, look at that aurora. I can't believe all these pickups I've done. Of the 14, 15 pickups and drop-offs I've done. I ain't never seen the aurora up there above us before. And it's a good thing. Good thing I'm getting good at picking up, hooking up and everything else in mirrors. Because looking out the door, I'm crap. Can't believe I missed that. There we go. Alright, so just like you'll notice there ain't no path on our trail here. So what you want to do is go back out here to the world map again. And pick which one of these you want to go to. In this case, we're going to go to, let's see, that one's 24 miles. And this one over here is 25 miles. So it doesn't make much of a difference, but we just came from the town square and over this way. So why don't we go over here to, oh, nope. I see that little bend in the road. I don't want to do that little curvy bend. So we'll go to this one. And that's the one we'll go to. Alrighty? So then you choose which portal you want to go to. We've got gift packs. We're doing mountain delivery gift packs. And we're going to need to hang a right out of here. Once again, thank God we ain't, look at all that firewood. We ain't going to have to worry about traffic, so there ain't no looking one way or the other. You do have to watch your trailer back there and make sure you don't hang it up on any of these snow berms
200 yards. Turn right.
that you see along the side of the road. You don't want to catch it on none of those berms, because these berms are sticking up. They are as dangerous and annoying as the guardrails are over there in Euroland. That's another reason why I know we're in Euroland. This is Euroland, Winterland, is because you got these berms, these snow piles up on the side of the road. And that roundabout, you notice we just went through a roundabout. But you got those snow piles up on the side of the road that are just as annoying as those guardrails are that y'all got along every single one of your highways about 6 inches from where you're trying to drive. Making me sick. There we go. Let's get up here so we can see some of the wonderful Christmas stuff all around us. The snow-covered trees. So that's what people talk about. Got this right here. Maybe we'll see some seasons now. Maybe we'll see some winter and some snow and all that in Truck Sim. Look at my trailer sliding all over the road. Said you gotta be careful with it. Let's get back into first person so I can watch what's going on. You gotta be careful hauling these trailers and all, because you saw it slipping and sliding back there. And it's a whole lot easier. That's why I didn't want to go through that hairpin. That thing is difficult. It is hard doing those hairpin turns when your trailer is sliding around like that behind you. So it's been in a masochistic way a lot of fun. Just like taking on a couple of dreadnoughts in the ice fields while trying to pick up aurochs and Deep Rock Galactic is fun in a masochistic way. But let's just say it's getting to the point. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's way too soon. It's the next left there, G-Bub. It's the next left. Ooh, Dwin Skeeter be laughing at me if Dwin Skeeter did any of this stuff anymore. But speaking of Dwin Skeeter, that's another bit of news going on. Is I have got... Dwin Skeeter's got 3 kids.
Turn left.
He's got Dwin Skeeter Jr., and he's got Walker and TR. And they have asked me, they sent me a picture the other day of Dwin Skeeter Jr. sitting there, and he was holding up the Dungeons and Dragons starter box and the Essentials box. He's wanting me to DM for him. And I ain't DM'd in a long time, but how can I say no? So I'm gonna have to brush up. I'm gonna have to brush up on my dungeon mastering skills.
Turn left.
And learn the basics of D&D 5.0. The starter kit, I've got it all here, because of course I do. And I'm going to have to brush up on the rules, the starter rules for D&D 5.0, and it's probably the Palver. Actually, I'll probably run them through the Sunless Citadel, because it got the book. I've got the Tales from the Yawning Portal. That's updated a whole bunch of those things. Look at that money up there. It's rolling in. I'm about to break $1 million. All these people, all these great truckers out there for me, bringing in all my money, earning all sorts of money for me while I'm just driving around here just having fun. Excuse me.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Let's slow it down. We're getting a little too fast here for the snow. All right, and there you see.
Right.
Just like before. And you ain't got to actually go into the, ooh, look at that frozen waterfall. Look at that frozen ice and the waterfall and all out there. And the winter home and the Christmas trees. You go ahead and you pull on up into the snow just like you do there. And you stop the engine. And then you engage the portal.
Recalculating route.
And y'all remember we left to come here out of Rawlins, Montana. And boom, here we are in the bright sunlight. The bright hot sunlight with the
Calculating route.
88 degrees Fahrenheit.
Route.
Here in Montana, going to Sydney, Montana. So this is another way to just flip all over. We left out of here, we went into Winterland, and we popped up over here in Sydney. So you just don't know where you're going to end up with all these deliveries. So there you go. We're going to finish up this delivery here and finish up the winter thing. And then later on, I'll get on and I'll just drive around Winterland once I've got it all picked up. But that shows you how this is done. In fact, let's go ahead and pull it up. We're going to finish this trip up. Why don't we do that? We'll just make this we ain't done trucking in a while, so we'll just make this an extra long episode here. And show y'all, finish it up, and watch the rewards come pouring in. Since this would have been the last day to do it anyhow. Let's get on down here in Junction 200 and head on over to Sydney. As I've said before, y'all ain't the only place that's got roundabouts. A lot of places out west have them now, and heck, here on the East Coast, here outside of Atlanta, we've got them too. The town I live in's got several. In fact, they're busy building another one. So this is going to be like our 4th or 5th roundabout here in town. And let's get on down the road. 3 miles to go. We should see the circles popping up here in just a second. Oh, this feels so weird after being on all that ice and snow. It feels weird to be driving along here in broad daylight and the heat coming in the window. It actually feels good to be out here in the sunlight and all that again. Because, Mindfiend and I have talked about it before, and we used to talk about it way back when I played EverQuest. Hey, police! I watched a po-po there. We used to talk about it with my friends back when we played EverQuest too. We'd be in a place like Permafrost, Everfrost, and the Permafrost regions and stuff like that, and any of the icy places. Whoop! Let's not run that red light while we got the cop sitting there, shall we? But in EverQuest, when we were in one of the snowy glacial regions, and when we were up in the Misty Mountains, and here, whenever we're in any of these places, and it's wintertime like it is right now, where it's just it's probably actually a little bit below 0 Celsius outside right now. I think it's supposed to drop down into the high 20s, low 30s for all those people here in God's country. But all you people in Euroland, yeah, be down there in right around 0. So it is cold. And then you get this place like there where it's got all the icy stuff, and it just feels even colder.
Keep right, then go straight ahead.
And it just feels even colder. I feel like I'm freezing my buns off right now.
Keep right.
All right.
Go straight ahead.
We see the circles appearing. What are you doing there, buddy? For someone stopping and making a right on red, you sure did stop there in the middle of the damn thing. In-N-Out Burger. I saw a picture of The Rock. Saw a picture of Dwayne Johnson sitting and eating at In-N-Out Burger the other day. We think we just got one here in town. I need to go and eat there. Because they closed down our Steak and Shake.
Then go straight ahead.
We had a Steak and Shake and they closed it down because wasn't enough people eating there. No, it wasn't an In-N-Out Burger. It's a Whataburger. We just got a Whataburger. I'm gonna go eat there and enjoy it. I like hitting all the different like Five Guys and stuff like that. I like going to all the different little burger joints because it's nice to say, yeah, I've eaten there before. They suck. Yeah, I ate there before. It sucks. I'm going to go cook me a burger here. Throw it on my George Foreman here in just a moment. I got one of the original old George Foreman's. Got all the stuff. George Foreman's fat reducing grilling machine stuff all across the top of it. Whoa, let's not do that. That is not where we were wanting to go, is it? I need to stop sitting here wondering when I'm going to go get me a burger and start paying attention to the driving. Is this where I was going? Yep, that's where I was going. Dang. Let's pay attention here. We're not on Winterhome anymore. We're not out in Frost Bluff. We got to actually pay attention to what the cars are doing. You're going to stop for me? I figure that's in self-preservation, isn't it? That's kind of like enforced courtesy. And that it's self-preservation. They're like, that guy's crazy. Yeah, we ain't going to do no 90-pointer. What's the 15-pointer? We're going to do the 15-pointer since we're wanting to finish this up. It's going to be my Christmas present to myself. I'm going to do a 15-pointer here since I'm on this dang controller. And we're just going to pull it up here and wait till it turns green. There we go. Alrighty. Let's pop out. Let's take one last look around the trailer. Ain't she a pretty one? And let's drop them legs down. There you go. Job completed. And we should see it pop up now. There you go. 5 of 5 and 15 of 15. Awesome. I said they've extended this until February 5th. 5th of February. So you got almost 3 weeks to knock it out if you still want to do it and enjoy it. And in the meantime, this is the level 31 almost millionaire G-Bub saying, Thank you for coming with me.